Alright guys, got a question for you. Every year, this tire goes flat on this lawnmower, and I'm getting tired of putting tubes in it. I've heard of guys putting foam in tires. I'm wondering what kind of foam they put in tires. They put in great stuff, or what do they put in? I'm getting tired of this. I'll put great stuff in there if I know it'll hold up, but every year, I put a tube in that damn tire. And it seems like it's the middle of the year when it was flat. The mighty LX 176, I think my parents bought this new one 90. And I'm still mowing lawn with it every year. And I tell you what, I don't baby it. I have this 48-inch deck that I bought 3 years ago to put on it for mowing the lawn. And I have the original 36-inch deck for it that I use now for mowing brush. This thing is in the woods. It mows water runs, it mows fence lines, it mows ditches. This thing does everything. And it's been a damn good lawnmower. The only thing I've ever done to it, when I got it from Mom and Dad, I put front wheel bearings in it. And I think it was the spring for the belt that runs the hydrostatic was shot. Other than that, she is beat to heck and it keeps on going. The switches broke off for the PTO. Throttle levers broke. And back when I was a wee little lad when they bought this, it didn't take me long to figure out how to mess with the linkage that goes from the governor back to the carburetor. Oh, she's cranked up a little bit more. It's supposed to be 14 horsepower. Yeah, it's got more than 14 horsepower now. It puts most 20 to 25 horsepower lawnmowers to shame with what this thing does. But she's pretty rough, but it keeps mowing lawn, that's what matters. Anyways, I don't know, I was just wondering if any of you guys know what the heck kind of foam they put in tires, because I'd like to just put foam in the tires. And like I say, this thing goes out in the brush, it's out in the briars and everything. I'd like to just put some foam in the tires if I could. And it's always this tire. I've never had any of the other tires go flat. And these are original tires on here. Look how cracked they are. And they keep holding air. It's always that one front one, and I changed it here a couple years ago. And same thing. About halfway through the year it goes flat and I gotta put a tube in it, and then it's good till the next year. But oh yeah, I have put a battery in too. I think I put a battery in about 6 years ago. Other than that, it's she keeps going. I'm hoping the hydrostatic doesn't go out someday. But that dealership hasn't been around, I bet, for 15 years or better. It's a New Holland dealer now. But yeah, anyways, that's the mighty LX 176. I was mowing waterways. I got them mowed, and normally I mow everything once or twice in the spring, and then I bring it in, I clean the deck out really good, sharpen all the blades, and this year I'm gonna try and get it cleaned up really good. I wish I had a sandblaster. I like to sandblast it, and Fleet Farm has this non-stick spray for like gravity boxes and whatnot. I like to spray the bottom of the deck with that because it builds up with grass so bad. And I don't know, you can't get a good set of blades for them. I mean, they don't have hardly any pitch on them for lifting grass, and this damn thing, when you turn, it leaves streaks between the blades. And I mean, if you sit and look at this, look at that gap between them. One would think that they could be a little bit closer than that. And these blades I just bought last year, normally I get them, you know, they're quite a ways back before I change them. But I mow. I bet you this thing mows 3-4 acres every, you know, at least once a week by the time you figure the lawn and all the fence lines and the ditch. I mow towards town. I mow all the way to the property line just because the county, they don't mow it until damn near fall, and by that time there's 10 deer dead in the ditch, and then they sit and stink. So I try to keep the ditch mowed on my side, so hopefully people see the deer and don't hit them. There's nothing worse than the wife complaining about the stink of dead deer, you know, rotting in the ditch. So I mow a lot with this lawnmower. Like I say, I think they bought it new in '89 or '90, and they had an even bigger lawn than I had growing up. So this thing's mowed a lot of grass. It's got that Kawasaki engine in it, and I tell you, it's a hell of a good motor. But I am kind of in the market for a new lawnmower, and I think we're going to go with the Kubota diesel this time. A zero turn, and I'm going to keep this one for what I'm, you know, the fence lines and up in the woods and stuff, so on the water runs. Anyway, just a question on that foam that they put in tires. Just wondering if great stuff would work for that, or what a guy could use. I'm getting tired of putting tubes in that tire, so if any of you guys know, let me know. That'd be great. Thanks, guys.